So good afternoon, everyone. Okay, my name is Mohd Zharif. I'm a training manager at Focus Point Vision Care. Okay, so why short arm? You mentioned right now, yeah. So this one, can see the picture. So some people, right, as we age, we have struggling seeing at near. So we feel like our arm is not long enough. We try to push it further, but still blur. Right?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
So, so
It
because
really
of
blows
that,
my mind. Yeah. Oh, yeah. True. I think the arms is one of the
so
issue,
you
right?
feel like your arm are not long enough.
Yeah.
So it's
True.
come this short arm syndrome. Yeah. So short arm syndrome are also known as presbyopia. Yeah. So this is I will explain further. So during this session, sharing sessions, I will explain about what is presbyopia. Okay. What causes presbyopia? Sign and symptoms, managing how we manage this presbyopia, or we call it a short arm syndrome, and also some myth and fact about presbyopia. Okay. Okay. So presbyopia, or we call just now short arm syndrome. So basically, it's a natural declining of your ability to see near. Yeah. So as we age, so the eyes are becoming the ability to focus at near become declining. Yeah, it is a normal part of aging, and it will probably find a way. You feel when holding material, you have to push it slightly further away in order for you to see it clear. Yeah, so it's a normal aging process. Okay, and normally it starts at age 40 and above. Okay.
I see.
Okay, so before we go to how to manage presbyopia and so on, right? So I would like to explain a bit when we read, right? So normally we only assume we read, the eye need to focus at near. But basically, when we read, there are few things happening. Yeah. So the first thing is our eyes change direction. Yeah. So this is the thing. This is the direction of your eyes when you look far object. So both are straight up, right? But when you look at near, what happen? Your eye will converge. Yeah, it will need to converge in. So in order for you to see the object at near. Yeah. So this is the first thing happen. If your eyes cannot converge, what happen? You will see double at near.
Oh, all right.
Right?
Okay, makes sense.
So if one eye ability to converge are lesser than the other, also you can see double at near.
I see.
Yeah? So that's why some people, right, when they are doing a lot of reading, a lot of near work, then suddenly the eyes become seeing double, right? So it may indicate that the eyes feeling tired, then the convergence, they cannot maintain this convergence. Yeah. So this is one thing. So the next thing happen. So your eyes change focus. Yeah. So you can see this is the visions, the condition of your eyes when you see distance object. So you see the lens here, it's slightly thinner. Okay. So comparing to the image of another one is near vision. So when you look at near, your lens inside the eye need to change focus. It becomes slightly thicker. You can see crystalline lens become thicker and rounder. So it's something similar with camera, right? When you look at far, the camera you adjust, but when you look at near, you cannot use the same focus for distance. You have to adjust the focus as well to see at near.
I
so
see.
the same thing happened to the eye.
It reminds me, the form tree, the size, the topic is actually covered in the topic
correct.
as well. All
so
right.
this lens need to adjust their focus.
I see.
So when you age, the ability to adjust the focus also declining. Yeah. So the next thing that happened, your eyes, your pupil change the size. Yeah. So when you look at far, your pupils are slightly bigger. But when you look at near, your pupil will become smaller. So that's why you will have a difficulty to read when the light are not bright enough. Right? Because when your eyes are slightly smaller, the amount of light entering the light will reduce. Right? So in dim illumination, you will have problem reading. Yeah. So this is also some people who are early 40s. Yeah? So how they cope with this problem? They make sure the light are bright to see near. They make sure the font are slightly bigger. You
Yes,
can adjust
that's
your
right.
Font,
Exactly.
the phone font to make it bigger to see clear, and you make sure the image are slightly further away. Yeah. So this is some adjustment that you can do. Yeah, to see near clear.
I see.
Okay. So now, after we understand these three things happen, not only one thing, yeah. So three things happen when you look at near. Your eyes need to converge, your lens need to focus, and your pupil will constrict. Yeah, it's become smaller. Yeah. So then we go to what causes presbyopia. Why older people have this problem? All right. So inside is our lens. So this is the lens inside, right? So inside the lens we have this lens fiber, lens capsule, and the lens epithelium. Right? So like our skin, we change when the skins are becoming we dye, have some surface is dyed, right? It will rub off, right? Not like our eyes, the lens. So the lens, it contain inside the lens capsule, right? So as we age, the lens will become thicker. Yeah, it will the weight of the lens, the composition, the volume of the lens become higher. Yeah, so as this, when it become thicker and thicker, the ability of the lens to change the shape, the flexibility become lesser. Yeah, so because of this reduction in the flexibility of the lens, you have difficulty to focus at near. Okay. So the eyes change over time. So not only the lens lah, basically just now we have the station. You not only the lens, basically the retina also changing when you are aging, yeah, and a lot other things happening in the eye when we are aging. Yeah. Okay. So when normal people, right, you see the image should form at the retina. This is your retina, right? So in normal people, when you look at near, the lens will adjust the focus to bring the image at the retina. Yeah? But in presbyopia patient, for Lauhua patient, yeah, so the lens lost the ability. They cannot adjust the focus, so the image will fall behind the retina, yeah, at the back of your eyes. So that is the reason why you see everything blur.
I see. And one more thing is because of this, the lenses part is like getting thicker, isn't
Yes,
it? I
it
see.
become thicker and become less flexible. Okay, so when this happen, how do we manage it? Yeah, so this is some of the, we go for the sign and symptom as first. Yeah, so sign and symptom, you will have difficulty to read at small prints. Yeah, your vision become blurry at normal reading distance. As normally you read about 30 centimeter, 40 centimeter. Now you cannot read at that distance anymore. You have to read slightly further.
I see.
So you can have headache or fatigue when working on things close to you. Yeah, so because you are straining your eyes more than before, right? So you start to have like headache, eye strain, fatigue, or pain at the back of your neck sometimes. Yeah. Okay. So how do we manage? So because the image are at the back of the retina, so we can manage with optical. So we can put lenses, contact lenses to pull the image so that it will form on the retina. So when the image are formed on the retina, only you can see clear.
I see.
Okay. Okay, so this one, yeah. So the lens harden with age and unable to change the shape. So that is the reason why you cannot see at near. Okay. So this is some option available to manage presbyopia. The first thing is spectacles. Yeah. So the second things, common things is contact lenses. Yeah. Some people, they thought after they are 40s, they have difficulty to read. They cannot wear contact lens anymore. Yeah. But there are multifocal contact lens available that you can wear to help you to see both distance at far and near clearer. Okay.
I see.
And others options or that you can do is surgical. Yeah. So surgical, it can be like LASIK for presbyopia, or you can do like corneal inlay and so on. I will not touch on that because in focus point we only covered optical intervention. Yeah. So we covered contact lenses and spectacles. Yeah. Okay. So first thing first, we go to the spectacles option. Yeah. So we have 4 options for spectacles. Yeah. We have single vision, or you can make a reading glass or a monovision lenses. We have bifocal, progressive addition lenses, and occupational lenses.
What is the difference between with all these 4?
Okay, so we go one by one now.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. So this is a single vision lenses. Single vision meaning that in the lens you have only one focus or one power. Yeah. So you can do a reading glass like this. So basically the power are catered for reading at near. Okay. So but with these lenses you cannot wear it full time. Meaning that to look far you have to remove the spectacles. Yeah. So if you use your reading glass to look at far, everything will be blurred.
Ah, all right.
Okay, because the power are adjusted or tailored to your reading distance. Okay, so that is the reading glass. So the second option for single vision is monovision. So you can see at the side there, as the name it is, mono means one eye to see one distance only. So you can use example like this. Right eye is to see distance and the left eye to see near for reading. Okay, but not everyone can use this approach. Yeah, some people they have a difficulty to adapt because one eye see far, one eye see near, right? So it's not balanced. Some people they may have a difficulty to adapt to this approach. Yeah?
Some people maybe they have the
Headache.
dizziness or
Yeah,
headache,
correct.
right?
Dizziness.
I
Yeah.
see.
So and also have a limitation. If your reading power is too high, then also this approach may not be suitable for you. Yeah. Okay. So this is the first approach, which is single vision lenses. Yeah. So now we go to bifocal lenses. Yeah. So this is normally we see some aunties, uncle where there is like a line in the frame.
Oh,
in the
that's
lens.
the bifocal.
Yes,
Oh,
correct.
all right.
This is the bifocal. Yeah.
Okay.
So they have only two power. One is for distance, one in for near. Yeah. So when they want to read, they look at the line below.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When they look at far, they look at the top part of the lens. Yeah. So this is the bifocal lenses. But nowadays, you seldomly see people wearing this type of lenses because it doesn't look nice.
Yes,
and
true.
when you wear the lens, people know your age already.
It looks really. I've been seeing that. I mean, like back to like when I was a kid, I see a lot of uncle auntie, they're wearing that kind of line
Yes.
at the specs there.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
So this is bifocal. But if you are wearing it, people know your age lah. You are definitely more than
It's
40.
like a son and telling people I am old, I am old,
Yeah,
I am
yes.
old. No.
Correct. Yeah. So
Alright.
this is the bifocal lenses.
Okay.
So nowadays, most of the time you see people who have this problem, they will use a progressive lenses like this. Yeah. Or we call it as a multifocal lenses. So inside the lens, as the name are progressive, right? So the power are progressively changing towards the bottom. Yeah. So you have a distance power there. At the middle of the lens, you have an intermediate power, and at the bottom you have a near power. So when you look at your computer, you look at the middle part of your spec. When you read, you look at the bottom part of your spec. Yeah. So the power progress very smoothly. So you will not see that this lens don't have any line or anything. Yeah. It's commonly seen nowadays. Yeah, you will see people who are over 40 have difficulty at reading. They will wear this because when you wear this, people will not know your age. Yeah?
True.
Okay, so that is the difference between progressive and occupational lenses is on the side. You can see on progressive lenses you have three different distance. You have distance, intermediate, and reading, right? But for occupational lenses, they have only two, which is intermediate and reading. So for far, you don't have at the occupational lenses. Yeah. Why they do this? Because when you remove the distance area, you can make the intermediate visions slightly bigger.
I
You can see, right? The size of intermediate in multifocal are slightly smaller than the intermediate in occupational lenses, right? So people who are doing a lot of computer work, right? Most of the time, maybe morning, enter the office, you start to see computer until end of day, right? So multifocal may not be comfortable for you, right? Because intermediate portions are slightly smaller. So occupational lenses may be a better options.
I see.
But bear in mind, this occupational lenses is an indoor lens, so you can only wear it indoor when you do your near work. So if let's say you have a distance power as well, so you may need a two pair of spectacles. You may wear multifocal for your daily activities, driving, or maybe do sport activities outside. But when you are doing your work in office, you can wear a occupational lenses, so it is more comfortable for you. Yeah. Okay. So as the name it is lah, it's occupational. So it is used to do your occupation.
Work, yeah.
Work related lens.
Work-related lens.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So another options, yeah. Another example of occupational lenses, yeah. So sorry. So you can see here, right? So occupational lenses, the distance are slightly shorter, but the view are slightly bigger, right? The size of the field that you can see clearer are slightly bigger compared to a progressive lenses. The distance are further away, but the field of view are slightly smaller. Yeah. So it depends on your needs. There is no one lens fit all. We have to cater the lens suitable for you based on your needs. Yeah. So that is the importance of proper examination, eye examination, and we get more information about your lifestyle, your work. Yeah. So we can give a better approach or better lens that suit your needs.
I see.
Okay. Okay. So next we go to contact lenses. So we have two lenses, which is single vision lenses and a multifocal lenses. Yeah. So single vision lenses, you still have option which is monovision, because you cannot use contact lens for reading, right? Because spectacles is easy to take off, but contact lens you cannot. You wear only for reading. After reading, you take out. They cannot. Yeah. So we can only have monovision. Yeah. So meaning that one eye you feed the power for distance, another eye you feed the power for near. So as I mentioned before, monovision is not everyone can accept the approach. Yeah. And they have also partial monovision. Yeah. Partial monovision meaning that they don't give full correction on the eye that needs for near. Yeah. Okay, and multifocal lenses. Multifocal lenses is something similar like you wearing a multifocal spectacles. You have multiple power inside, but the design are slightly different in multifocal lenses because they have they depending on your pupil's size. Yeah, so they have two design, which is center near or center distance. But this will be determined by the optometrist when they are prescribing a multifocal contact lenses for you. Okay. So far, okay. So we covered two already, which
Yes.
is spectacles
But there's lots to learn.
and contact lenses. Yeah. Okay. So some myth and fact about presbyo. Yeah. So people thought that presbyopia happens suddenly. What do you think? Is it happen suddenly?
I don't think so, but I think it's actually related to aging, isn't
Yes.
it? Because of the when we're saying like the lens is actually getting bigger, it's because of our
Yes.
age aging,
Correct.
right?
So it is not happen suddenly, but some people they didn't notice the progressions. They only notice the problem when it become very worse. Yeah?
Or maybe some of them they wouldn't want to admit they are old. I think that's a problem.
Okay, so this is the misconceptions. Yeah, so presbyopia comes on suddenly, but basically presbyopia typically develop gradually over several years. Yeah, so it may start before your age 40. Yeah, so because aging happen every day.
But sometimes it might depend on the individual, right? Some people they might getting aging earlier. Maybe there's some people they have
Yes.
that symptoms in the early age of 30s, right?
Yes, correct. It depends on your lifestyle as well. So some people like you, I think maybe some of us have experienced that you see skin specialist or something. They thought they say that your skin actually older than your age. Right?
True,
or
true.
maybe you see some physical fitness, right? They say that your body fitness are actually older than your age. Yeah, so it also happened to the eye. Yeah?
I see.
Okay, so next myth. Yeah, presbyopia and farsightedness are the same. Have you heard about farsightedness?
I haven't heard about
Okay, so presbyopia is you cannot see near.
that.
Farsightedness also you cannot see near. You can only see things that far away. That's why the name is farsightedness. You see far things clearer, but not at near. Yeah, but there are two different things actually. Yeah, so presbyopia are the same. So basically, presbyopia are age related. So you cannot see near when you are aging. But farsightedness, it happened because of your refractive error. Your eye power are not correct.
Is that a disease for the farsightedness?
No,
It's
it's
not a
something similar like the short-sightedness, myopia.
Oh,
It
okay.
can happen at any age.
It's
yeah?
it's related to the malfunction of your organ, isn't it?
It's not malfunction to the organ. It's basically it is because of the optics of your eyes are not optimum.
I see.
Example, like people who are having short-sightedness, normally the eyeball are slightly longer than normal, or maybe the curvature of the cornea are slightly steeper than normal.
I
So
see.
the farsightedness is the opposite. The eye are slightly shorter than normal, or the cornea are slightly flatter than normal.
I see.
Yeah. So farsightedness can happen at any age. Yeah. But presbyopia only happen
When you're aging.
When you are aging. Another thing is, if you are having presbyopia, you cannot see at near even with distant correction. Yeah. If you are wearing spec for distance, your near also still blur. But farsightedness, you can wear one spectacles, which is single vision lenses, and it help on both distance.
I see.
Yeah. So, next myth is reading glasses cure presbyopia.
No, definitely it's not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct. So same like short-sightedness, far-sightedness, the spectacles is actually helping you to see clear. Yeah, it doesn't cure the problem. Yeah, so reading glass help manage the symptoms. So it do not cure the condition. So you cannot stop aging. Yeah.
I see.
Okay, so you can prevent presbyopia. So basically, you cannot prevent it. So some people thought that if you are taking a good diet, exercise, you can prevent. You may slow down it, you may delay it, but you still will have this problem. Yeah. So presbyopia is a natural part of aging. You cannot prevent. Okay. So although the good exercise, good diet are very good to your overall health.
I see.
Yeah. And the last one, I think. Okay. Presbyopia only affect your visions. Yeah.
Is that true? I mean,
Basically, it affects more than your visions. Yeah. So presbyopia can also can cause eye strain, can cause headache, can cause fatigue. Yeah, because you need extra effort to see near.
I
Yeah?
see.
It also can reduce your work productivity. Yeah. So example, people who are writers, example, right? So they do a lot of reading, they typing a lot, right? So if they have this presbyopia, but it is not corrected, so the amount of book that they can read or amount of things that they can write may be slightly reduced than before. Yeah. So then also affect the quality of life. Yeah. So when you cannot see near, sometimes you go shopping alone, then you have difficulty to read all these labels. Sometimes it is frustrating. Yeah. Okay, I think that is the last slide. Okay.
All right. Well, to be honest, that the short, particular 30 minutes is a lot of information is coming into my mind. To be honest, I have really never thought about that. We have a lot to take care for the eye, especially for the optical. There's lots of things to learn, to be honest. But definitely, thank you so much for the sharing. I think we learned something. We learned something new as well. Especially calling out to all the customers. If you are like so happy as you all have that problem, or you guys like aging, you guys like having you guys started to encounter the problem. All right, you would want to miss out the roadshow today, and to check out with our staff and our professional, I would say, what we have right here today, and definitely you would want to miss up because you can get a correct advice as well, right?
Yeah.
So do not miss out, and once again, thank you so much. It was such a great sharing, and we definitely learned a lot today.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.